3, 2... Oh, I'm sorry, wait, hold on. Slash. Put away. 3, 2... Hey there guys, it's Josh. Welcome back to more Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Last episode, we got 6 pieces of heart. I'm out of breath because I just danced to get my wife's attention through the glass door, and she ignored me. So I'm tired. I am so... Oh, that was weird. Epona! I heard you! You want Epona. Oh, I thought she was up there. I hear you! Oh dear. Okay. We got 6 pieces of heart. We got through the... What's the proper name? Gerudo's Fortress. I hear it. Whatever. And in this episode, we're going to get a couple of upgrades. You can go to the Gerudo Training Ground, but I don't recommend doing that just yet, because to get the item that's in it, you need an item from the next dungeon. I hear this horse. You know, I'm just going to go where I need to go. Which is right here, the Gerudo Training Ground. To get the item in there, you gotta get an item from the next dungeon. I'm pretty sure that's how it is. I'd rather be safe than sorry. Plus, the item in it is 100% optional, and it is really nothing. I mean, I could skip it, just cause. But I'd rather not. It's just an extra thing to do. Okay. Now let's call Epona, because this is where you want to go. This is the Gerudo Archery area. There you are! Jeez Louise, you are a hard horse to get a hold of. Oh, I have no arrows. I'll get arrows. So, you want to be on horseback and talk to this lady. Everyone here's a lady. Hey, newcomer, you have a fine horse. Okay, so you want to get 1,000 points doing this horseback game by shooting the targets in the center, or as close to it, and shooting the pots. It is very easy. As I miss. Well, to get 1,000 points, it's not too hard. You have 20 arrows. Oh, dear. Oh, wow, that was so bad. You want to move with Epona, because Epona will not move you. You want to aim for where it's at, not necessarily where it's... Oh, dear. I mean, I'll do this, but... There, I did it. Oh my goodness. You want to get over 1,000 points, then you get... I don't know which one's first. A piece of heart. Okay. So, now we only have one more left. The second one, you have to get a higher score, and you'll get the biggest quiver upgrade. 1,500 points, and I struggled with 1,000. If you don't care about the quiver upgrade, you don't have to do this if you don't want to. Like, these both are completely optional. At the same time, I should also mention, Epona moves all on her own. You want to try to have the most perfect aim that you can to get 1,500 points. If you're not confident you can hit some of these targets in the center, just wait until you get to these ones. These ones are a little easier to hit the center. Ah, jeez Louise, I still got this one. I didn't do it. I gotta redo it. I'm gonna cut to where I get it right, and I'll see you guys then. Alright, I got it. And I got 1620. And I get the biggest quiver upgrade. Carry up to 50 arrows. That is a lot of arrows. So that's all I'm going to do right now for terms of side quests. Now we can continue on with plot. If you come here at nighttime on the far board where you can shoot your arrow, right behind it will be a gold spatula. So if you want to get another one there... Oh, that's the wrong way. Epona's like, nah, fam. Epona's very picky with where she wants to ride. I don't know how else to say it. Well, the gate's closed, fam. What do I do? Do I talk to you? No, I don't. You just say, hey, newcomer. Navi's like, Hey, why don't we go to the Desert Colossus? I'm pretty sure we gotta find some information about Ganondorf there. It's like, no, really? Yeah, it's literally what I said. Hey, rookie, are you going into the desert? I'll open this gate for you. But you can't cross the desert unless you pass the 2 trials. The first trial is the River of Sand. You can't walk across this river. After you cross it, follow the flags are placed there. And the second, using the eye sees all. It's basically just, follow the flags. You can't walk across it. You also can't use the hover boots. As far as I'm aware, you might be able to. I don't know. I always use the long shot. It's just easier. And then, let's do some speed running. If I don't... Here, let me, go this way. There. Now... whatever, I guess I can't. No matter what, I speak to you. Now let's go to the Desert Colossus. This is not the Desert Colossus. This is the Haunted Wasteland. This area is always weird, and it's very difficult to see depending, too. So this is what it was talking about, the Sea of Sand. You can't walk across it. You want to use the long shot. It's basically so you can't get past this without beating the water temple, or at least getting the long shot. There's nothing stopping you from getting the long shot and leaving. I've never had a point ever in my life where you could... Oh, you can go this way, and you can drop into a shop. And I think he just sells bomb shoes. No reason to go there. And you want to follow the flags. What I was saying is that I've never had an opportunity or an instance where I got the dungeon item and left the dungeon. I've never done that. And there might be a run where I try to do the game doing just that, and then doing all the dungeons backwards. I mean, let's see how that works. But now that we got all the flags, that's the first trial. And you can go down there for some rupees and a gold scatula, but you really just want to climb up this stool, or pedestal. I don't know what it's called anymore. And you want to pull out your lens of truth, because what you're going to need to do is, according to this stone tablet, one with the eye of truth shall be guided to the spirit temple by an inviting ghost. There's a Poe that'll be our guide on our way. I'll be your guide on your way, but coming back I won't play. I'll show you the only way to go, so follow me and don't be slow. So you want to make sure not to lose track of this Poe. And you may think, oh, okay, that's not too bad. She ain't too terribly fast, as I just won't lose sight of her. Alright, no big deal. But, in just a moment, there will be levers. And these guys don't knock you over, thank goodness. But they do, hurt. And you may think, oh, okay, I'll just dodge them. It's like, there's no point. Don't dodge. Just get hit. The damage is minuscule. It's half a heart. That's nothing. And you can't just go straight to the Desert Colossus. The path she is taking you, this Poe, is actually a path that will unlock the entrance to an... Kinda. It's hard to explain. You don't need the Lens of Truth or this Poe to tell you exactly where to go. If you have the exact route she's taking memorized, then you're fine. You can do that too. I've never wanted to. I have no reason, because you only need to go through that area once. If you do it twice, then that's because you decided not to save and get the song for this area. We are at the Desert Colossus. And there's a couple already extra hidden goodies we can get here. Like for one, over here, between these two trees is a bomb of a wall, and there's the Great Fairies Fountain. It's a long time. We haven't seen the Great Fairy since the Fire Temple. And this one's going to give us another magic spell. And this magic spell can be useful or useless. It all really does depend. I have never used it seriously. I think I've only ever used it just to try it out and see how it is, and never done it again. But we have this is not the last time we'll see the Great Fairy. There is one more time after this, as far as I'm aware. I feel like there's another time even after that. Welcome, Josh. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. And it's blue, so we have red for Din's Fire, green for Roar's Wind, and the blue one must be Nehru. And we got Nehru's Love. Cast this to create a powerful protective barrier. It's defensive magic you can use with C. Nehru's Love is in effect for only a limited time, so use it carefully. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. The reason I don't care for Nehru's Love is because I think you don't think you take damage. I think you're invincible. I want to say. You still get hit with knockback. I don't like that. I feel like if I'm invincible, I shouldn't get hit with knockback. Either way. But we're on our way to the Shadow Colossus. It's the Spirit Temple with all these dang levers. Oh, the music. It's just... Listen to it. It's beautiful. Freaking Gwei. Now listen to it. It's just a great song. Well, let's go inside. This is the last dungeon, the Spirit Temple. It is, in my opinion, my favorite temple in the entire game. And I couldn't tell you really a good reason. I love the music. The music's always been something I enjoyed. I love the boss. I love the mini-boss. And I just love the aesthetic of it. You know, the sandy, the tomb kind of thing. It's just awesome. So, then we got a little alcove right here. We can't really do anything with. We got a big block over here. Let's just push it. Well, I am at a loss. There seems to be a hole up there. Can't do anything about that. Alright, well. Can't do anything now. Past, present, future. The Master Sword is a ship with which you can sail upstream and downstream through Time's river. The port for that ship is in the Temple of Time. To restore the Desert Colossus and enter the Spirit Temple, you must travel back through Time's flow. Listen to this Requiem of Spirit. This melody will lead a child back to the desert. Alright, so we know what we must do. We need to come back here as a child to go through that little hole that was on the left side inside the Spirit Temple. So, that's it for this episode, guys. We got through the Haunted Wasteland into the Spirit Temple and learned the Requiem of Spirit. Still it's also one of my favorite songs in the whole game, too. And that is it for this episode. Thank you all for watching. Next episode, I will meet you back here as a child around this area. I'll see you guys then. Goodbye.